What's up, everybody? Showed Up the King here, and I'm here to do my review for Avatar: Legend of Korra, episode 4. This episode was not as action packed as last week's episode, but you know what? That's cool. You know, we got to have the story develop a little bit, and that's exactly what this episode did. Let's get into the review. All right, so the episode starts out with Korra. Um, she actually gets into a confrontation with Amon, and Amon attacks her, and he's going in for the kill to take her bending, and then she wakes up and it's a dream. Typically when something like that happens, we always know it's a dream. Nothing, no kind of action starts out like that. So it's a dream. She wakes up, and her polar bear dog is there to comfort her, and she's scared. After seeing someone be able to take away bending, I would be afraid as well. To these guys, their bending is like their life. So losing that ability would scare anyone. So she's terrified, and she's trying to deal with that fear. Now, what happens next is the scene shifts, and they're actually having a meeting talking about Amon and how to handle the situation with him. And there we get introduced to another character. His name is Tarlok. Now he's on this board, I guess, of benders. I guess they handle the Republic City situations. And Tarlok, he wanted to get a group of people together, like a task force, to take down Amon, because obviously he's becoming a threat. And of course, Korra's master doesn't want her to do that. He doesn't like Tarlok at all. Maybe there's some. He looks like he seems like that shifty kind of guy who's just interested in getting power. So of course he's not trusting him at all. But he gets this task force together, and he wants Korra to lead it. And of course she's very hesitant. She says she doesn't want to do it, and we know the real reason why she doesn't want to do it, because she's afraid of Amon. But that doesn't really come out right away. So she decides that she doesn't want to do it, and he decides that he's going to keep trying to pursue her so that she will eventually agree to be a part of the task force. So then the other part of the episode is Mako is walking in the street, and he is almost hit by a person, and it's this very, 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 very beautiful woman, and her name is Asami. Now Asami, she almost hits him with her little motor scooter, and she decides that she wants to take him out to dinner, and of course he's like, yeah, you're super hot. You could totally take me out to dinner. So, they decide to go out to dinner, and she takes him to this fancy restaurant. And he tells her up front, he's like, I would love to go to this restaurant with you, but I don't have the kind of money to get an outfit that I can go to that place. And she's like, no, don't worry, I'll take care of it. So he shows up to the restaurant, and they gussy him up and give him a nice little tie and outfit. And he sits down to dinner with her, and come to find out, her last name is Sato, so her name is Asami Sato, and her dad is the guy who invented the Sato Mobile. I thought that was kind of cool, though, the Sato Mobile. So he goes and meets her dad. He's this super rich guy, and remember from the previous episode, they found that they needed money to be sponsored for the pro bending tournament, and of course his new love interest gets her dad to sponsor them, as long as they, wear the logo of the Sato Mobile on them. And to which, Mako eagerly accepts. He's like, oh, no problem. I'll tattoo it on me. I thought that was kind of funny, too. Now, skip a little bit forward to the most important part of the show there. We did get a little bit of action in this episode, because what happens is the task force finds out there are some chi blockers that are getting, there's some citizens getting chi blocking training, so they want to come in and bust it open. It's almost kind of like the task force breaking in and stopping this drug bust or something equivalent. So they go in, there's a little bit of action, there's a little bit of fighting, and Korra actually handles herself a little bit better against these chi blockers, which is good. So it just goes to show that these guys are not all powerful. They can be beaten. You just have to try hard. So they stop that situation, and she's kind of pumped up now, and she has I guess the word I'm looking for. She starts feeling herself a little bit too much. So she goes onto the news, and she declares that she wants to fight Amon now. She wants him to meet her at midnight and, battle it out. No chi blockers, no benders, just the two of them. So she shows up, and of course Amon brings his chi blocker. Of course, why wouldn't he? He's a bad guy. He's not gonna listen to you. And he takes her, he ambushes her, he chi blocks her, and she thinks she's gonna get her powers taken away, but he decides not to. He tells her it's too early. Your time will come. We will have our showdown, but not for now. Now that was that. That was pretty much the gist of the episode. I know it doesn't sound interesting, but there was one great part. It's right at the 28-minute mark where she passes out from him, chi blocking her in the neck or whatever, and she has a vision. And in this vision, you see adult Sokka, adult Aang, and adult Toph, and it's awesome. So look, apparently he may have. I'm thinking what he did was he kind of like jogged her avatar memory, because once you're the avatar, you kind of have the memories of the past. So I think she was starting to have a vision of what was going on in the past, and I'm assuming that Amon must have some sort of fixture into these characters. Now, one other thing that I did notice is Mako and his red scarf. Now, again, he did say it belonged to his father. Not much story there. We're still trying to wait for that to kind of to smooth out, and we can kind of figure out exactly what's going on there. But overall, I love the episode. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Even though there wasn't a lot of action, there was a lot of story development. We got to see what Toph, Aang, and Sokka looked like when they were older, and I love that. Even though it was just like a quick 5-second little clip, we got to see what they look like, and that's awesome. So I can't wait till they come back, and they're going to do inevitably. They're going to do some sort of flashback, and they're going to clear up all this stuff. So don't worry, people. We're going to get it. We just have to be patient. So again, this is Showing Off the King, here to do my review for Avatar. If you guys liked it, thumbs up. If you guys have any comments to tell me what you think about this week's episode, put in the comment section below. Subscribe. I love doing these videos for you guys. Again, peace out.